Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, Lisa and I, we're on the Celebrity Reflection. We're on deck 4 here towards the back of the ship, or the aft of the ship. And we're going to be showing you the Opus Restaurant, plus everything else public here that is on deck 4. So let's get to it. First things first here, as we said, we were towards the back of the ship. So back here is the deck 4 area of your Opus dining room. This is where we ate last night here on deck 4. We ate on that side over there, but we actually had a window seat, Lisa.
We did. I haven't had a window seat in a while.
I know. I was about to say, how often do we get window seats? Not very often at all. Very light decor in here. Lots of white. There's a little bit of gold up there in the light fixtures. Silvery gold, I think. I don't know. Silver on the columns. Some areas back here as well. Now, technically, if you want to cross over to the other side, you're not supposed to. You'd have to go back and around that way. But since they're closed, we'll cheat. It's sort of a mirror image. Down a little back here, but it's nice and quiet back in that corner. Here's your kitchen. We're in the back of the ship, but unlike most ships, the kitchen here is literally all the way in the back. It seems that a lot of ships, there's a dining room all the way in the back, so you have views out the back of the ship, and the kitchen is in the middle. With those designs, the bottom floor on this ship, it would have been deck 3. That area is really cut off from the rest of the ship. You have to go. It's hard to access, is what I'm trying to get at. With the design of this ship, they've pushed the kitchen all the way to the back, so there's no what I call dead spots on the ship, or at least for the restaurants here, where there's elevators that don't go everywhere. I had to show you that side. Sorry. So over here is women's, right outside the restaurant. And there was men's on that side. I forgot to show it to you, but this is your Cellar Masters. Reminds me of more like a smoking bar, like a cigar bar. Does it not, Lisa?
It's kind of a cross for me. It's kind of a cross between a cigar bar and a wine cellar.
Yeah. Of course, they have wines down here. And a big TV playing different things right now. I got some sports on. Your Cellar Masters. We'll just back out towards the center atrium area. We'll see the other side. We're going to try to stay to the right as much as possible. This typically is open. It's a fire door. I can't go through there. It'll set off alarms. That does lead to the casino. So we are going to be forced over to the other side. Let's hope we can go through. I love views like this, everybody. It is completely closed. We're going to have to go up to deck 5, walk across, and come back down. So before we do that, let's show you right here. This is like a martini bar. It's also like a champagne bar. This was fully stocked with different beverages on ice last night. Very light decor. And the whole seating area back here. Love that kind of seat there, right?
Yeah, and I love the little cubbies over here too. Nice little cozy areas.
Normally, as we were saying, I'm just going to go back to the elevators to show you. You can see the deck plan. You can see it right here. As you can see, there's the casino. And they've got the two fire doors closed. So we're going to have to cut up and go over and go down to get to this space. Normally, you would just walk right through. All right, so we'll see you on the other side. All right, as you can see, we are completely on the other side now of the casino. And as I said, they've got to close. They're probably in there counting money and stuff. They just closed the fire doors. And they do have a sign announcing it at Fortune's Casino. Here is another bar just outside of the casino with a nice little seating area out here. They could have entertainers out here. It's just a little area. It's kind of neat. It's not cozy because it's sort of expansive, but it's an interesting place to sort of just hang out and congregate. We'll look on the other side after we stay to the right. Celebrity Central. Every seat in here is pretty good, except for the couple that are back here. There are steps, as you can see. If you have accessibility challenges, you won't be coming up here. As you see, there's a couple poles here. But you could do comedians in here, all kinds of different things. I suppose if you had a decent-sized wedding, you could have your wedding in here, too. Last night, the comedian was in the main theater, which we're about to go see now. Just looking behind the curtain, making sure there was nothing there. Again, that was your Celebrity Central. Here's the main theater. Forward elevators and stairs right here. This theater is technically 3 decks. That's really deck 3 down there, but there's no way to access from deck 3. You can only get from deck 4 and 5. Now, when you first come in, there's a set of stairs right here if you want to get up to deck 5. These areas reserved up here for accessibility. But just like the theater that we were just in, the small lounge, if you will, this does have some poles that's going to create some sight line issues for a few seats here in the back. All down here in this basin is completely clear with great views. Big, huge, tall theater. I'll take you down all the way. There's also accessible seating right up here in the front. There's got to be access for accessibility on deck 3 somehow to get in here, because there's no way you're taking your chair or scooter down these stairs. But I pointed it out a second ago. I mean, there's handicap mat or whatever, just signifying this is where wheelchairs or scooters would go. And there is a door here, so there's got to be a back passage that they allow the chairs and scooters to go into to get to those spots.
There's also one on the other side as well.
Yes. Men's and women's room on both the same side. Also accessibility. This is the entertainment court, is right here. So there's a conference center back in here. These are back offices for the conference center. And that's just a little kitchen. We can get into the conference center the better way. And so honestly, that's, I would say, more crew space than anything. The conference center is right over here. Conference center. And they have this locked right now. This door's open. So this room can be one big room or two small ones. There's a little air wall right here behind these two doors that would come out to separate this into two separate rooms. As you can see, they have it in one giant room right now. There's a third room over there that can connect as well. So you could actually have a decent sized conference in here. And these things are set up like any hotel on land would be. You've got TVs, there's microphones, you do projection, just anything that you need to have a conference at sea. The same that you might have on land. This is a set of doors for the room that was already connected. The third room they're not using for conference anymore. The third room is actually the future cruise desk. And this area is locked. So we got a video of this on day one and the highlights. It's a very nice size future cruise area. Normally they just have a desk or two, sitting out here somewhere. But on this ship, they have a dedicated room. So they are no longer using the third area of the conference space for conference space. It is for the future cruises. And that, my friends, is it for Deck 4. We're not going to go back to where we originally started because the casino was closed, and that's where we would have gone through to get back to the front. We can't video inside the casinos anyway, so we had to go up and over. And so we'll end right here in the forward elevators and stairs here on Deck 4. Let us know what your favorite spot is. I'll be honest, mine is Celebrity Central, that cool little lounge hidden back there. Let us know in the comments below. Until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe. Ciao!